Hey, my beautiful people, it's Will. Flawless is Out of Creations, coming to you guys again with another video. And in this video, it's going to be one for the What's in the Box series. We were pushing this series really hard, hopefully showing off different combinations along our journey of chasing our passion and chasing our goals. But this is going to be season 3, episode 24. 24 clutches in so far. I think we want to hit our goal as far as what we're shooting for, but even that being said, there's going to be pairings that we do that don't pan out. They don't go full term. Luckily enough, knock on wood, we haven't had any females this season slug out for us, but we have had 2 females reabsorb so far. Again, we want to take advantage of having the opportunity to have tools like ultrasound so we can kind of check follicle growth. And again, in some of our other videos where we mention it, having tools like that and being new and knowing how to use those tools can help us save our males. For example, breeding a male to a female where she's getting ready to kind of lay for you and that lock is unnecessary for her when that lock could be used for a different female. Anyway, I digress. We're going to get into this pairing. Very unique pairing. Really no one's went down this path yet. So I said, why not us? We're going to have some fun with it. What is the pairing? Stranger, Pie, 100% het for clown. Okay, we took that male. We said, all right, we want to be creative. We love Stranger. We love Wookie. So we decided to breed that male to our Wookie Phantom, 100% het for Pie, female. And from the looks of things, we got some phenomenal results. I believe we have 7 eggs in this clutch. Very impressive. Hey, you guys are part of our membership here on YouTube. Help support us. We have a $5 support tier here. We also have a $20 tier where you become part of the Flawless family. We have some merch. We're working on a Discord and everything here for the channel. Comment down below if you've been enjoying some of the content here. Have you been enjoying the journey? We're kind of putting on a little bit of a show as we kind of move along with different projects, how we move away from different things, and giving you guys on camera, real life explanation on why we're doing what we do, and you getting to see how we do what we do. That being said, that's enough talking. I know you guys didn't come to hear me talk the entire time, so let's jump into this clutch. All right, let's dig in again. So here's the clutch here. Beautiful, very vibrant and deep dark colors, and very bright at the same time. So a lot of things come to question with this clutch because not too many, if any, of these were made already. We had to use process of elimination with a lot of stuff. Again, we do have a Wookie Phantom female, and even some of what we have here and we've produced, we're like, oh man, we see some influence from other genes. So we'll jump out the gate. Also, you can comment as well, especially on this clutch specifically, because some of this stuff is very untapped. So what we have this kind of etched down as, this is definitely Phantom. So we're thinking Phantom, het pied, 100% het pied, 50% het clown. But we were thinking it could be Stranger. You're looking at the markings, and if you look too doggone long, you're gonna be like, you know what, I see Stranger in it. But again, we're about 50-50 on that, so we feel that it's a Phantom, het pied, 50% het for clown. And this is female. So this is a female. Female. Again, just because the video drops does not mean that we stop doing our research as well. We will continue to research. But this may in fact be Stranger. But Phantom, possible Stranger, het pied, female. Then we have this here. This is going to be Phantom Wookie. Check that head out too. Phantom Wookie, het pied, 50% het for clown. It's another one with wild markings, but I'm a little less convinced of this being stranger than the first one. This is Phantom Wookie, het pied. And this one is male. Male Phantom Wookie, het pied, 50% het for clown. This one will be available. This boy will be available. Beautiful. Now, check out this stunning little one. This is going to be Wookie Stranger. Wookie Stranger. Het pied, 50% het for clown. And this one is male. This is a boy. This is a boy. Wookie Stranger, het pied, 50% het for clown. Wow, this thing will be a powerhouse if it's a Wookie Stranger double het clown pied. Man, powerful boy to have. Then we have here Stranger Pied. This is a Stranger Pied. 50% het for clown. We really were blessed in this clutch that all the pies came out stranger. This one is male. This is a male. Beautiful. All right, and then we have another one. This is, again, Stranger Pied, 50% het for clown. And this one is another male. Two males. Nice. Another male. Beautiful. We love that high pattern. Okay, we got another. Now here we have slight differences in the pigmentation here in the last. Slightly different head stamp as well. But this is going to be your Wookie Stranger Pied. Wookie Stranger Pied. Also 50% het for clown. And this one is female. This one I won't mess with it too much because it still has a little bit of its umbilicus still connected. But this is a Wookie Stranger Pied. 50% het for clown. Now if this one tests positive or negative for clown, she is still going to be a holdback here. And we saved visually the best one for last. Now let me show you the difference before we bother this little girl one last time. So this was the one we just showed off. That is the Wookie Stranger. Now check out the Wookie Stranger Phantom Pied. Wow. Wookie, stranger, phantom, pied. 50% het for clown. And this one, I'm very anxious. Can't really lose with this one. But this is a female. So this girl, whether she tests positive or negative for a het clown, she'll be staying as well. So these last two girls will stay. And we're probably going to pick one of those pied stranger males to stay as well. I don't know. If neither one tests positive for a het clown, then they will be available. Then it will fall back to a third pick choice kind of situation with the Wookie stranger, het pied male that's also pos het for clown. We'll test that one as well. Wow, what a stunner. Wookie stranger. All gender. And while we still got your attention, we'll show off this little one, one of the first ones we showed off. And after seeing, seeing the stranger pattern, pixelation, and stranger and Wookie, now look at phantom, that I think is phantom stranger, but I could be wrong. Back up top. So quite the impressive clutch. Loving how all the genes are interacting. Do believe we hit one in that clutch, that is the all gener. A lot of these, we're going to take pictures after they, post shed and put them out. We'll probably put them out here on some of the posts here on YouTube as well, kind of trying to show them off a little bit. We won't be keeping absolutely everything, but it was kind of like a 50-50 split gender wise. I would love to have another stranger, even though they're all gener, anything like that, but a stranger pie 100% het clown, because again, if anything was to happen with our breeder male, we'll have a secondary male here in house to do other things with as well. But that brought some things to question, because it's a very impressive stranger Wookie het pied male in there that is also 50% het for a clown. So everything in that clutch we are going to test for clown. Anything that wasn't pied in that clutch is het pied. So it's a very interesting clutch, a very powerful clutch for us to kind of produce. We're hoping that some of those females end up testing positive for het clown. As you already know, the non-visual pie ones are het pied, so that would be really cool to have the double het clown pies in there. But that's just, we would love to have more females in that clutch, but it just kind of is what it is. We're gonna, pick and choose our battles, because you guys know we preach it a lot. You're always gonna be setting yourself up when you're breeding to lose and to fail, but it's how we respond to it. We're gonna continue to do our research on different things we want to kind of do with stranger and Wookie as they interact with each other. We still have a super Wookie male that we're working on certain breedings with. Again, you guys are going to want to join the channel here, join the membership here. Check us out on Instagram. We're on every platform across the board. Check us out at some of the shows that we're doing a lot of regional shows, a lot of sectional shows. And we may be doing some meet and greets very, very soon in our local area, which is really cool, because for some reason there's been a spark of not just interest, but people in the reptile community moving to our region, which is really, really cool. So again, we got a few plans for lunch with a few different people, which is cool. And we want to work on our network locally as well as you guys on the World Wide Web. But hit that thumbs up button. We appreciate it if you subscribe to us. We're enjoying this journey, and we're going to keep our foot on the gas. It's Will, Flawless Exotic Creations, and we out.